Hey everybody, what's good? So we're going to be talking about Workhorse stock. Now for anyone who doesn't know, the other day it was announced that they did not get the USPS contract. This is a huge blow to both the company and anyone who invested in it. Now, months and months ago, I was actually trying to warn anyone I knew and people in the comment section. I wasn't doing YouTube at that point, so there's not a video I made on it. But I was warning people in the comment section to be careful with this stock. Now, anyone who did get burned by this stock, this video is not meant to rub your nose in it or shame you. That's not what this is about. This is the kind of video where I'm hoping if you were invested in Workhorse and you got burned by it, I'm hoping by the end of this video we can sort of feel better about this. And what I mean by that is simple. You see, things happen in life, and if you can learn a lesson and it not be too expensive, then in the end you really made out pretty good. For anyone who got burned by the stock, it should just be a lesson learned and you move on. In particular for this stock, Workhorse, the lesson learned is you shouldn't invest in a company that really has only one thing going for it. Okay, months and months ago, the hype around this stock was unbelievable, and it climbed so fast, all on the hopes of this USPS contract. And what if they don't get it? Then the stock is going to tank, and that's exactly what it did, going from around 30 down to 15 the other day. And I haven't looked at the stock prices today, but who knows, this thing could even go down more. It literally has had the momentum sapped from it. I would say it doesn't have much vigor left in it. Now, there are some people who invested in this company saying, the USPS contract is nothing but a bonus, and I believe in the company. If that's you, then good for you. Stick with it. If you still feel that way and the fundamentals of the company vibe with you, then that's good. Then if anything, this is a buying opportunity to you. But I feel that most people who invested were on the hype train of this thing getting the USPS contract, which it was Oshkosh that ended up getting it, a much bigger company. Cannot blame the USPS, Postal Service, for going with the more steady option. But really, this video again is just like, hey, it happens. We all get burned sometimes. Learn your lesson from it and move on. People who followed the hype from this, and there were YouTubers who were hyping this up immensely. One in particular I was kind of following and just like face palming and shaking my head. I'm like, oh my god, this guy has no idea what he's talking about. And he basically built his channel on this one stock. Like, he'd make like 5 videos a week. He strayed away from the videos, of course, when the hype started to die down a little bit around Workhorse. Then the hype went up again and he started making videos. I'm not going to name who that YouTuber was, but to me that's a tool. And who knows if he's going to show his face in any sort of video now that this has happened, or any video regarding Workhorse. I'm sure he's just going to pretend that didn't even happen. But enough about that. That isn't the point of this video. So the lesson of this video, everyone, do not invest in some risky hype stock that only has one thing going for it. You got to believe in the rest of the company and the fundamentals, and the numbers need to make sense. So you've got this company that basically just had one thing going for it, this hype on this contract that they were hoping for. And what if it doesn't happen? Well, it didn't happen, and here we sit. So that's the lesson to take from this. Any risky or hype stocks that you're looking at that really only have one thing going for it, you may want to look at other companies that have some better fundamentals attached to it. Now, for anyone interested in what I would do, honestly, if I was invested in this company right now, and this just happened, you may want to, this isn't 100%, but honestly, I wouldn't even want to be invested in the company simply because I don't believe in its fundamentals. This was a play on them getting the contract. I could see the stock bleeding even more now, so you may want to cut your losses. I don't normally recommend selling on a loss, but this is a situation where it's like, I personally do not believe in the company, and if I was in it just for that, hype and them getting the contract, and that clearly did not happen, I would want to cut the bleeding and cut my losses. That's just me, though. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. But that's what I would do. Don't exactly take my word for it, especially if you still believe in the company. So that's pretty much going to wrap this one up, and everyone, you have a great day.